Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today let's solve the first question of Biweekly Context 136. Let's deep dive into the description that we were given an integer and also a pick matrix which is having each element as a pair where x represents a player and y represents a ball that he picked up. So we can say if player I needs to win, then he need to pick at least I plus one balls of the same color. So the idea in here would be really fairly simple. N or the y coordinate ranges from 0 to 10. So maximum, as it's a zero based index array, so we'll need or we'll have 11 elements. You knew that the balls ranges from 0 to 10 and including 0 and 10. So the answer would be 11 balls over there present. And also there are n players. So what I'll do is I'll take it, all the players will be considered in x direction. So if suppose n is to be 5, then player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and then player 5. Also, if there are 11 balls, we are not sure in our current case how many balls would be there. So if I consider the worst case, there would be all 11 balls. So it would be 4, 5, and let me represent which one till 11. So given a condition, we do have this pair. With this pair, we were aware of which player picked which ball. So 0 0, wrote 1 and x values here, but if those are considered to be 0 index, then it would be incremented by 1 followed by 1 0. So first player would pick a ball 0. Here also it would be incremented by 1. So we need to check that in that case, and we need to increment the balls that a player picks by 1. And which data structure is best for this is obviously a matrix. And this matrix is nothing but a 2D vector. So let me initialize this vector. And this vector will be having x coordinates as number of players that's present, which is n. And y coordinate will be having number of colors, and we aren't sure how many colors would be present, so I'm considering the maximum number, which is 11. And I'll be going through the pick and I'll check. In my pick, x represents the player x represents the player and y represents the color that he picked. So if a player with element 0 picks color with element 1, then it would be incremented by 1, right? So v of l is 0 with le1 would be incremented by 1. Then I'll also have an answer initialized to find the number of players win, and I'll iterate till all the players, and within this player to find the colors that were picked, or to find these coordinates, I'll need to iterate through v of I. So v of I would be this one, v of 0 would be this one, v of 1 would be this, v of 2 would be this, v of 3 would be this, v of 4 would be this. So within v of 0, I'll check if any element, is greater than I, then answer would be incremented by 1, and we'll break because we already added this player as winner. So we, to prevent duplicate adding, I'll break over here and then I'll return ans. So it's working fine, and if you need to reduce the complexity of it, you could specify that I do not want to need any libraries that are needed to take input and output from C. So no need of loading them as well. So let me run this out again. Let me submit this. Great. So it's working completely fine. Okay, thank you.